Today's live clean with me is going to be focused on doing a bedroom refresh. We've been doing a weekly live every week on Sundays at 10 a.m. That's what I've been trying to stick to. And today we're about to hit up this bedroom. I think we'll be able to get it all done because it's just like a smaller area. There's not much in here, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Drop in the comments if you are cleaning along with me today. Let me know what you're going to be working on. And if you hear the dogs freaking out, I can't control them. Like, I was a little bit late jumping on here by a couple seconds because I was trying to get them to stop barking. I had to close like every window in the house. So hopefully things work out with them being loud. So I'm gonna open up this window and get started. Today, I've been waiting to do this for a while because my room like really needs the help. We've seen some bunnies outside the window today, which was cute. Let me see if these lamps on are going to make this too bright. I don't think it will, though. It kind of mutes the tone, you know. I like these lamps. We don't have the colored lights anymore. Good morning. Good morning, everybody who's chiming in. We're going to be doing some cleaning today, doing a bedroom refresh. My bed is gross. I'm going to tell you right now. The dogs sleep in here. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but every like 3-4 days, I have to literally strip and do my bed. All the time because they sleep in here and they get it messy with their paws and stuff. Good morning. Good morning. Heather, is that you? I'm guessing. So I'm going to get all this to the wash because I have 2 bed sets, which I need another. We keep not wanting to get a nice bed set because of the dogs. We're like, well, we don't want to get too nice of one because we don't want it to get ruined. You know what I mean? But we do have white, and which is, well, if you think about it, kind of counterintuitive, right? If you get a really dirty bed, why would you get white? But the reasoning for that is because I like that I can bleach it or I can use the OxyClean on it very easily without it giving me any fuss. So my bed kind of wasn't made because I just kind of threw these up there. Oh, it's been a long week. Let's just say that. But I do have fresh bedding out here washed. It's just not like a nice bed set, you know what I mean? But we're going to get it to work. The other dilemma I have in my room is every time I keep cleaning the house. Good morning, guys. How are you? The other thing I keep doing is every time I keep cleaning the house, I keep getting my stack of papers, you know, that you find. Can you see me over here? Okay. I keep getting my stack of papers that you find all over the house, and I'll just bring them and drop them into my bedroom. Let's start on my side. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through this stack of papers at some point, right? But then I keep not going through them. I brought down here like my other laptop, which I haven't started using yet. So just my nightstand area is a mess. Ugh. This needs a new filter. I don't know how long. How long do you have one of these? How long have you gone without getting a filter? Because the last 2 times I emptied this, I vacuumed it and shook it. And I love these. They're great, but it's been more than 6 months. I need a new filter for it now. So I need to order one of those. But yeah, so back to my paper dilemma. I need to do like my adult reorganizing of the paperwork. I recently had to do, when we were doing our taxes, they're like, where's the kids this? Where's the kids that? Hey, thank you so much. And I was like, oh, I don't know where that is. And I thought to myself, oh, I feel so irresponsible right now. I don't know where these things are. So I definitely have to like work on that, getting our papers back organized and into like our fireproof box and safe and like all that kind of stuff. Here's my doom pile right here on the TV. So like I just got the one from my side of the bed. Then the last time I cleaned the living room, I put a big old stack right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm off work today. Tonight I'm feeling like pizza for dinner. I don't want to cook. I did crock pot stuff this week and I'm tired and I'm grumpy. So I feel like we're gonna have pizza tonight, and I think I'm gonna sit and go through my doom pile. You know what I mean? I need to go through my doom pile of paperwork and get it situated. I'm just gonna stick it out here on the fireplace for now because it needs to be out of my way. And I think that's it. Nope, here's one too. Does anyone still do, where'd I leave you? Does anyone still do the life binder? I started a new one. I thought about starting a series about it. I haven't finished it yet, but does anyone still do that? I got one here that I made. What are we going to talk about today? Something's been on my mind this week, which we'll get into. My stomach's grumbly. I'm hungry. Why do you starve me, mother? Let's go over to James's side of the bed. Hopefully I'm not making you ill with shocking. Yes, the doom piles. I swear. It's so easy to like just get wrapped up in them and leave them there because like the stuff is there, right? And you can just go to the pile. But I'm to the point now where I have multiple piles and I don't know which one anything is in. So I'm gonna do that. I try to keep James's side of the bed picked up sometimes. He works so much that he's just in and out of here, and doing stupid things for him, like getting his water bottle or dishes from the side of the bed kind of is just like problematic. Not in a bad way, but like I can just clean it up and then when he gets a few minutes here, he does something else, you know what I mean? So I'm just moving all this stuff away really quickly because I don't know where I'm going to put stuff either. Did I ever show you James's mud ball though? That was something I just grabbed. These are things I have to take upstairs, so I can't take them all the way too far. But here's this mud ball. And he went in the backyard and we were watching this documentary about something and people used to do this for fun. Good morning, Sylvia. Yeah. And so I'm like, he made this ball and it's just funny, but now I keep it on like a, what do you call it? Like one of those little risers on the bookshelf as like a decor. So I just thought that was cool. It's like some weird thing that dad made, you know what I mean? The kids can look at. But yeah, doing little things like that for the husband, I think is nice. His table is definitely more gross than mine. As I'm looking in here. I'm not gonna go through his drawer. Not like know what's in it, but I'm not gonna oh, there's a golf mitt. I wonder if that one's for me. Here's a watch. But he's gonna go through this because I don't know what to throw away and not to throw away. Because I'm really good at also being the wife where he's like, oh, you moved my stuff, you threw it away. Nope. And I picked it up so it wouldn't get lost, first off. And I moved it. I need to get one of these. Savannah, this is really nice if you need a lot of cords by your bedside. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it takes a lot of cords. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. They're so loud and obnoxious, but yeah. So this, if you have one of these, is really nice at your bedside because it's also a fast charging. So if you get you like a multi-port chargy thingy mabobber, I love that. I had one too, but my daughter stole it after I sent her to camp with it. So I haven't gotten it back yet. Go figure. But let me grab a rag. I've been telling you guys the last couple weeks, I'm trying to get everything together prior to starting the clean. So that way I have like more, ooh, crap, I almost broke that. So that way I have more time. Can you see that? Oh, I'm so silly. I just took one of the attachments off my tripod thinking like, let me just show you it then. I see all that on the table. We're just going to remove that. I took the attachment off that bends thinking it would help you guys stay more steady in picture. And now I'm like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have took that bendy thing off of there. But it's okay. We'll still get her done. I'm actually going to do the lamp before I do the table. I haven't cleaned these lamps in a while. And they're not horrible, but because they're like, smooth, but you need to be dusted. Ooh, that light is bright. Let me get all this. I've hit a new epiphany in the house with spiders. Do you guys have spiders? Yes. Today's the day. Clean the whole house if you have time. If you don't want to, don't do it. I'm not going to say do it if you don't want to because sometimes it can wait. Today is my day off and I'm taking the time to just get this one space done. And I was like, oh, I'm going to clean the whole house today, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to clean this room and I'm going to clean the family room if I have time, like after the live, because I don't know if I'll have time to get to that. The spray, I'm looking for it. I'm using the same thing that I used last week, which is this pH spray. Great for electronics, sealed wood, and it's kind of like a general cleaner. This kind of wood is like I don't know what this is. It's kind of like that IKEA material, I guess. So I don't like to use any like harsh products on it or anything, but it definitely needs like a little something. And it has electrical built into it too. So I don't like to spray any like alcohol or water on here. But yeah, so I'm just going to clean. And I told myself I had a really busy week. I had a great week actually. For the business, I literally worked like the last 6 days. Well, 7 if you count the live last week, but so I've been like a really busy bee. I got an influx of clients this week. I think I onboarded like, I think like 7 people, something like that. So it's been pretty crazy. So I was like, I should take this time to clean the house and get this done. And this is one of the rooms that I will put off for the end of the earth if I can. And I clean up, but I don't get to like the lamps and the dusting and stuff as often as I would like to. And here's the thing about this house. We don't have that, what's it called? The air system, the HVAC system. So the air is just stagnant here. And that's why I like having the air purifiers and stuff. I'm actually going to crack this window open to get like some fresh air in here. I'm going to start airing the house. Um, Although Thursday we do have a company coming to give us a quote on air. What we found out, and I don't know if this is you or not, but at least in Michigan, and I don't know if it's statewide or what, but the government is giving a tax deduction if you upgrade like things in your HVAC system and stuff to high efficiency or something or other. So we kind of looked into that because the complexity of the levels in our house make it extremely expensive to get air. Let me move on to this window back here and this light. I'm going to push you back here because I'm going to do like quite a bit of dusting. So yeah, we have them coming to possibly talk about what we're going to do for the air. And we're going to see what the heck's going on. Hopefully we can get something happening. I don't know. But I'm excited to like see what they have to say. But yeah, so with that being said, I decided I'm going to start airing the house out more. And then even in the winter, something going on back here is on my baseboard register heating. I'm just trying to dust that a little bit because like that gets really dusty. Oh, that's what I was saying. I got carried away. So what I was saying was the spiders. When I was talking about over here in the dust, I've been seeing a lot of spiders in the house. And in this house we get they're called yellow sac spiders is what we get. And they've been in here and like so I'm like, dang, I don't want to open the window because I don't want it to be like moisture, you know? But it's like stuffy in here. So I need to do something. But yeah, I've just been leaving them. I haven't even been killing them really because I'm just like, you know what? I don't even care. And all they're trying to do is just eat the other bugs that might come about, you know, flies and stuff. So I'm just like, whatever. I ain't even really been killing them all like that. Which is quite funny. I miss my old bed. It had like this ledge. Well, it had a ledge like this one, but it was on the whole like way around. I'm actually just going to kind of quickly dust over this wall just because I know spiders have been in here. So I just, you know, they're going to be in here, but like, hey, don't bring your whole family. You know what I mean? So if there's any webs up here, I'm just going to get them. They're typically in the corners, but I'll just do a little bit. And this wall, dusting your walls is really, really underrated. Like you would be surprised if you never dust your walls and you think they're clean, and or like if you just wait until you clean your walls, if you clean your walls. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. But I think dusting the walls is kind of better than washing the walls, honestly, if you take the time to do it. I need to put a new duster head on here. But if you take a couple of fresh duster heads and just do your whole house, I think that helps a lot. Ooh, what is that? No, there's no way I'm seeing this right now. What do we got here? Miss Fabo? Yay! It's after midnight. Oh man, well I hope you're not staying up too late. Yeah, and you can kind of see it on that side of the wall, but on this side of the wall, it looks bright, but it's not nearly as bright over here if it was in the sun. But can you tell the difference at the top of that door? I feel like that is dust, and I'm about to see right now. Oh wait, it's not dust. Okay, I'm tripping. The paint is just coming off the door from it closing right here. Okay, well, that makes me feel better because I was about to say, hey, that's really dusty out there. But, okay. Did I ever tell you about this thing I have behind my door? Because I'm like kind of lazy. James has replaced like the door stoppers around here, but in our bedroom, we haven't put one in. I just keep this Dollar Tree block behind the door, and it keeps my door from smashing up against the wall, which I kind of like. It's just like a really, I mean, there's so many things that the right thing to buy is working perfect and they're not expensive at all. But it's just something I had, and that was what I threw back there at the time to just keep the doorknob from going into the wall. So if you need a quick little hack, there's that. I need to do my side of the bed, but let's hit this wall real quick before I do over there. This door always too usually gets the spiders behind it because we never really close our closet door. So sometimes there's like a gnarly guy back here. He's not here though, so that's good. Stay away! Oh, no way. Is that an earwig? No, that's not an earwig. Oh, I got flip my lid. I don't like those either. I don't see those often, but I don't want to either, you know? Ugh. This is just so exciting. I'm laying in bed. Sometimes you ever get the like, I need to get some water. You ever get like the health anxiety when you're laying in bed at night and you just start overthinking about something? And for me, that's like, oh my gosh, the air isn't moving. It's so dusty in here. We're gonna die. So that's me. So I'm excited to dust because this definitely is one of the things at night that keeps me up. Also, under the bed, the hair gets under here really good. And I can't get anything under there except this duster a little bit. So I need to try to get under the bed a little tad. Good morning, everybody. Hi, thanks for chiming in. Today we're cleaning the bedroom. I'm about to go under here with my Swiffer a bit because this bed is really hard to clean under here. But the dog hair is atrocious. So I'm just going to see if there's anything major. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. And that's not even horrible, but yep, I can see it. I don't know if you can just, ugh, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is just, you know, dog hair is like mold. It's everywhere. It's ubiquitous. You can't get rid of it. You can't. I'm convinced that I'm going to have dog hair for the rest of my life here. Oh. What is this? Okay, this is the fan cord. Ah! Not excited for the hot weather to be moving in while we're waiting on our air solution. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to see what they have to say because I also want to like expand my business, and we've been thinking about putting off air for a little while longer to do that. But I'm not sure. After the week I've had, I kind of feel like I need to invest in maybe bringing people on sooner than later than what I expected. So I haven't decided yet, but they're coming this week, and we're going to like open the windows and hopefully it's not going to be too crazy. I have more bags than I want to admit in my closet of clothes I need to get rid of. Let's put this stuff back over here. And we're going to move to my side of the bed. I probably should get more tissues over here. I don't know. He doesn't really use them, but then all of a sudden he's like, hey, where's your tissues? Because I end up taking his tissues and putting them at my bed because he's not using them. And the moment I do that, he's like, hey, I have a runny nose. You have a tissue? I'm like, oh, God. Okay. I need to clean this bed too, but we're going to do the bed after I get this side because this one's gross. What is this? Cat hair is the same. You have 4 cats. Oh, I can imagine. All the kitties' houses that I clean for, their hair doesn't seem to be long haired, I think. So typically when I clean up after the kitties, I just have like the really thick, plushy hair. It almost just feels like that sheep wool that's inside of like coats and stuff. But I don't even really find so much hair when I clean those homes. but I know it's there. I know that it's everywhere. Okay, we're gonna do this one real quick. I love these lamps. James found these lamps at like thrift store when we moved here, and they just so happened to have the set. And we were like, heck yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And they look kind of bronzy gold and they kind of fit the theme. I've been kind of wanting to decorate the bathroom and get my room kind of set up more because it's so boring. But I kind of like having like a serene place to like not have a lot of emotions evoked, I guess is the way I can explain it. But I've been working on trying to figure out my pictures situation. I want to do pictures. I feel like I need to switch chargers in here too. Oh, what the heck's back here? Oh, some medication from the doctor that I never took because I'm always like, oh, I don't know if I should take that. What is it? I think it's just nasal spray, flucozone. And I'm like, I'm not putting that in my nose. So I suffer. Do you ever do that? I don't know why, but I have a doctor's appointment coming up. Have you guys been to the doctor recently? I'm going to be 35 this year, and for as long as we've had insurance, I always try to go to the doctor when we can, like for our yearly thing. But we have to go once a year for our insurance. And have you been to the doctor recently? Because I really recommend going. Get your blood panels, get caught up and see what your current new baselines are. Even if you're not like a health nut, I think taking the time out to go get your annual checkup and just get like, your new numbers. Like everything changes as we age so much. And sometimes you might discover you might be able to help yourself without much big deal. Maybe you're feeling a certain way just because something's missing. And it doesn't hurt if you have insurance to just go ahead and try to get your butt to the doctor, to the dentist as well. I'm really big on going to the dentist. Not excited for like losing my teeth. Um, I'm not losing them right now, but I try to keep them. I think I'm gonna get one pulled out soon though in a couple of years. I have one root canal and it's on my nerves. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. It comes and goes with how it hurts. And I feel like it's like when you have, metal in your body and sometimes it hurts. Hey, Latoya, good morning. Yes, the Hashimoto's. I'm glad you're keeping up on it. Mm-hmm. Every January. So we go every like spring. So like what, June, like April, May, June, we try to get in there at that time. This will be my first year in like the last probably 5 years. I'm going to show up to my appointment and I actually lost some weight. And hopefully, like, they're gonna tell me, like, my numbers are a little bit better this year, which I'm excited about. So hopefully that works out for me. Let me grab my duster. So we'll see what they have to say. James has also lost some weight. Okay. But I did go to the dentist and everything's okay on that front. I just go get my cleaning. I go every 6 months to get a cleaning. This one went really good, actually. She said I had a little buildup in one spot, and like I've been trying to floss more over the last few years since I got my braces in 2022. So I started flossing a lot more because I had to get that deep scaling cleaning done, which wasn't bad. Um, but the health of my teeth has been so much better since getting that. And I just had to have her clean me up a little bit more. And since I got it done, like it feels so much better. So yes, I got all this. I wish I had a vacuum. I can tell you right now. James was like, what do you want for your birthday this year? And like, I'm torn because I don't know if I want a vacuum or what I want. But like, I've been without a vacuum for a little while. And I'm kind of like, dang, should I just get one? I don't know. See, the problem is I want the $500 vacuum. That's the problem why I don't want to get one right now. Because I don't want to go out and just get the cheap one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, vacuums are my thing. I like it. I'm like, okay, you can keep your bag, keep your Gucci and your Michael Kors, but like, I want that Shark Duo Detect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I always share this when I have it out just because it makes me think of it and it's summer. But if you have crusty feet, dry heels, cracked parts of your feet that callus over the summer from sandals and stuff, this right here is what you need. Okay, now you might have to ask your doctor if you can use this or not, but only because it has urea cream in it. So some conditions and some medications, if you take them or if you're pregnant, you can't use this until after or until you clear it with your doctor. But you can order this on Amazon. And what you want to do is just take your shower. And if you have like a shaver, like if you have a thick callus or something, shave a little bit of it off because you have to create a barrier for this product to get down. And then after you shave a little bit of that off your feet and you go in with this a couple times a week with socks over it, it softens up so much, and then you'll start to see like your feet are actually like very smooth. As long as you keep up on it. This is like so good for that. This ingredient is also what they put in the men's hand cream for like working. But like I said, if you're taking certain medications or you're pregnant, you have to look into it, but you can buy this like, from Amazon over the counter or whatever. So I just use that a couple times a week, and the rest of the week I just use this one. This is my favorite one. It can't be lotion. It has to be cream on the feet because the cream is actually what penetrates that skin barrier to like stop those calluses and dry feet. I tell the kids all the time, I'm like, don't let me be 70 and my feet are crusty. Just put some lotion on them, please, if I can't, because it's going to hurt. So if you got grandparents and they need a good thing, okay? This is good. Okay. So there's those. I got some toilet paper here because you see James has my tissue. So I grabbed the toilet paper. I did buy Kleenex though, so I'm going to put this in the bathroom and then I'm going to bring fresh Kleenex down here when I go upstairs. All right, now let's get to this bed. My water. I should have dusted those blinds. I can't wait to take them down. We're going to get those same blinds that we have in there. We've just been hauling it off and waiting. And so I just been putting these blinds like on the back burner too. Let me see what's going on up here. Can y'all get up, see up here? This is like so dusty back here. Is there any spiders? There better not be. I don't want to deal with that because I'm like, oh my God, are they like right here? Let's see if I can get you over here. Just to show you the top of this, because this is such a pet peeve of mine. I hate this, but the top of this bed just gets so dusty. Look. And this happens all the time because I wipe it quite often. I'll just wipe it, but it just gets so dusty up here just because this room gets so dusty. So I don't know. It's super annoying. So I'm just going to wipe that down real quick with this. And then I'm going to use this stuff as a rag. We got to add a piece of wood under our bed too. We took this piece of wood out and then that ended up not working out. So we got this bed from somebody and they had it set up a certain way. And we tried to deconstruct it and then it just didn't really work out. So the weight of our mattress is kind of too much. So we have to go to Home Depot and grab a couple pieces of wood to add under here. I miss my old bed so much that we had to throw out because our freaking room had flooded. And I missed it because the profile on the bed was smaller. So we have this really nice big window in here, but it's kind of dim down here anyway because this is a lower level. But it used to still get more light in here until we had to put this bed in here because this bed is so much higher. So that sucks. I'm gonna try to like wipe down here. Just get this window ledge. And I'm about to actually switch rags and I'm gonna do the bed. Woo! I'm feeling so much better already. I can't wait because I'm gonna have fresh sheets. The room is gonna be clean, and then I can have like a really nice, good, fresh, nice rest. Because today is gonna be great. I'm not cooking dinner tonight. Like I said, we're gonna order pizza probably, and then I'm gonna take an everything shower once I'm done with all this cleaning. And I might straighten my hair. I think I want to blow dry it. I'm gonna use that same cleaner to just wipe this down. This bed is like, some kind of like sealed wood. There's no like wood exposure, so using the wood polish doesn't really help this kind of material. So I'm gonna use that pH balance one. Oh, there's hair down here too. Those stinkers, those dogs. Yeah, so it's gonna be a great day. And I think I'm gonna have some wine tonight. And then I have to get my car ready because tomorrow I have 2 cleans. So I'll be cleaning for probably around 5 or 6 hours tomorrow for work. And I gotta, actually, I'll be honest, I got a busy day. I gotta do this. And then I wanna get some laundry done. I gotta take a shower. I gotta get gas. I gotta pack the car for tomorrow. And then, yeah, I gotta order that pizza. I think I'm gonna skip lunch today and go right into getting the rest of my chores done. And then just having like a early dinner. I didn't eat breakfast or nothing today either. Kind of was up late. Did anybody watch? Did anybody watch? Hold on, you can't really see me. Okay, I'll see you later in the replay. All right. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Good morning, Donzel. I'll see you later. Did anybody watch Housemaid? Whoa, right? I was not expecting that. It was great. I liked it a lot. I think it's a good lesson for young ladies too. I think. What else did we watch recently? Oh, The Burbs. I told you guys about The Burbs last time. Did anybody check out The Burbs? That's really good. Got this right here. Oh, the dogs get a lot of like little hair stuck down in here too of this bottom part of the bed. Try to get some of that. Oh, it's like MDF board down there. That's why. Yeah, and this little piece. Okay, so I wipe this down. I don't have a vacuum, like I said. If I did have a vacuum, what I would do is I would also vacuum my mattress real quick, but I don't have a vacuum currently right now. So I'm going to skip that step. And I'm going to, okay, everything's good over here. I wiped everything down. I dusted the walls. I dusted the bed. I wiped the bed down. I'm going to make the bed real quick and grab some stuff. This isn't cutesy stuff, but it's clean. That's what I'm going for. I have to change the sheets all the time, like I said, because of the dogs. So I just kind of grab whatever. The kids too. Sometimes they use our sheets because like their beds are smaller. But like if they need to change their bed at that time and there's none, I'm like, just use our sheet and throw it on there, you know? It still works. It's just not, fitted. All right, and here we go. The question of the day is always, which way does the sheet go? And that's what I ask myself all the time when I make the bed. And I know nice sets of sheets have like a little tag on them and stuff that tells you, hey, this is the corner or start here. But these don't have that. These are like a cheap set, I think, from Walmart. The other reason why I don't like these though is because I prefer cotton because it's healthier for your skin. I feel like this is going to be the wrong way. Maybe not. But I'll take it because I have to change the bedding so much that I'm not spending $400 on, like 4 sets of sheets. That ain't happening. Sometimes if you just add extra layers too, it makes the bed just as cozy if you need to. Okay, that worked. Or did it? Wait. Okay. This is like such a thick mattress. I might not have got it all the way on. But that's okay. Let me see here. Oh no, what's wet? My freaking dog. Oh, that's from the spray. That's from me. It's a cleaner. A little bit of the cleaner got on the mattress. I was about to say, oh no, what did they get on my bed? So yeah, what's going on this week, man? What's the theme of the week we're talking about? That's what I want to know. Hi. Oh yeah, you're getting your nails done? That's so nice. I want to do that. But I won't do it because of cleaning. I did pick out my summer set though. I just want like that baby pink light. I love almond, but I'm thinking square. I don't know yet exactly. But I think I am going to get them done for the summer. It just feels right, I got to get them done for the summer. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put this on backwards too. Is that okay? In my cleaning business, like I could figure it out if people want their beds done. Like I do know what to do. But on my bed, I just don't really care on my bed. And when I clean for people, I don't make their beds. I have it in my service where part of my maid service, I can make your beds. But for my regular cleanings I do for people like throughout the week, they make their own beds or they ask me not to mess with their bed. So, which is great for me because that's one of the ways I can stay affordable by not doing all the extras that people like to do for themselves daily. Okay. I remember I didn't ever really believe in the whole make your bed every day practice for a long time. I'm like, what does that do? And like, it's one of those things where it's like, you just don't know until you know. And I don't do it every day, but sometimes I try when I actually wake up on time and stuff and I have that extra 3 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, I can just make my bed. And I don't do it like military style, I just close it up. You know what I mean? But usually I wake up and I let the bed air out. So usually like I'll go make my coffee, go to the bathroom, do that jazz, put the dogs out. And then when I make my way back down here, that's typically when like I'll close up my bed and stuff. Especially if it's days where I don't work, it just keeps me from wanting to get back in bed. Because once I'm out of bed, I don't go back to bed. That's it. I don't go back to bed until I actually hit the hay. Okay, let me grab my scruffy pillows. James has a nice pillow because this one is this microfiber thing, but I don't like it. So I got what's the word I'm looking for here? Scruffy pillows. I have some cheap Walmart ones because that's my preference, but I do need new ones though, but I have that. Does anybody use the Tovar mop system? The green mop heads? Because, hold on, I'm trying to find the pillowcases that I washed. I'm seeing 3. I need 4. There we go. Because I'm trying to find the mop heads that I'm gonna swap out when I'm ready for getting rid of the mop heads I already have. And I don't really know what to do because I don't know where I'm gonna find them. I need something to drink. I feel like I'm a little dehydrated. I had a little bit of wine last night, so maybe that's why. Cleaning is a workout, by the way. Whew. Definitely is. Okay, let's see. Is this mine? I don't know what's what. I hate washing pillows too. I don't like to wash them. I just throw them out and get new ones, but I haven't replaced these ones in a while. But something that I have started doing is I do take the pillows and I throw them in the dryer for 30 minutes on a high setting, just because that helps like get rid of any germs, especially like if anybody's been sick, debris, mites, just overall just debris like from the dogs being on here and all that. Like even though they're in a case, but I do like to put them in the hot cycle in the dryer. Just every so often, whenever I think. I don't have like a routine for it, but I did do them recently. And that's one way you can freshen them up. You can throw some wool dryer balls in there with some essential oils on them if you want. I don't know how we got this pillowcase. This is one of the kids, but I don't really care this week. I'm just going to put it on there because you know what? I'm like, it's clean. And there you go. Because that's my thing. Sometimes, like, I don't even care how it looks, but I'm like, I want it to be clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be clean. But sometimes it don't match and stuff. But this is a part of, like, taking care of our skin and stuff is having clean bedding. This one's got to be mine because that has a cotton thing on it. And I like laying with that cotton one on top. Okay. These are also really nice. I got these, which the kids stole some of them, but these are pillow covers, which I'm going to have to get another pillowcase, I'm realizing. But this is a pillow cover, which you can use as a case, but typically I'll put this over the pillow and then I'll still put another cover over this one. But for now, I have 2 pillows, a flat sheet, a top sheet, a fitted sheet and a flat sheet, and a clean blanket that has rips in it and spots from the dogs. but it's clean, I promise you. And the way I do my bed is, what's that way? No, hot dog style, okay? Instead of having your bed, like if you're sleeping with somebody, I make my bed with my blanket long ways. So that way it's longer off of either side instead of going longer down the top to the bottom of the bed. Me and James are only around, I'm 5'5", he's about 5'8", 5'7", and that works for us because I like having enough blankets on either side. Typically, we get the short end of the stick because the dogs will get in here and they'll plop right in the middle, and then you'll get this much blanket. So I also bring throw blankets in here for us to use because sometimes we have to do that. Which this won't last for long because soon we're going to be roasting in here like we're in the oven. So we probably won't use this blanket at all. We'll just have like a sheet or a throw blanket or something until we get the air situation set up. But yeah, so that's how I do my bed, with the longer side hanging off the sides instead of it being longer from top to bottom. So that way we kind of each have a little bit more pull on either side. And this is how I make my bed in the morning too, just to close it up. I'm like, just close it up and get it out of there. I don't want extra pillows. The dogs mess them up. They go on the floor with the dog hair, and that's just how I simplified my life in that way. Oh, neck pillow. I also have to use one of these. Oh, look, I got a crap ton of dog hair on it. So I'm going to throw this in the dryer as well. I did get it off, but I'm going to throw this in the dryer because I just swept all that dog hair to a pile. But anyways, I sleep with a neck pillow. No, my sister does say pillow like that though. But no, I sleep with a neck pillow, and that helps me. So let's wipe down this. Where are we at here? Okay, we got good time here. Let's do this little area. The other doom pile that I have, since we were talking about those, let me find my broom. Hold on. Here it is. Let me just make sure I got everything from over here. And you know what? I need to get carried away. I'm going to get these out of here real quick too. But my other doom pile that I have is clothes. So you ever try on your clothes? Then you leave your clothing pile on the floor and you're like, I'm going to come back to this. I don't want to wear this. I'll put this away later after the event or the thing or the day. And then you don't. Well, my pile's behind the TV here on the fireplace, and I need to attack this, which I am proud of myself. I stopped throwing it on the floor, and I do use that. And like right now where it's at, to the point now where it's getting too full back there, this is kind of when I can like readjust it. So it's kind of like I've given myself a containment system. Whereas the floor, there's just free range. You know, you can just keep throwing it down there and throwing it down there. But if you use a basket or a corner of the dresser or something like that, that does help mentally to kind of see that, hey, here's the container. It's getting full. For purposes of dog hair, let's hop in here really quickly in my closet and just get this stuff out of here. So I have a bin currently right here, which, oh, James put a bunch of clothes right here. So let's put this in these bins. Oh. I have a bin that I keep like all the extra sheets and what are they called? Pillowcases and stuff. All that stuff I keep in this big old bin. So I just keep it up here. I wish it was like better, but it works, you know. Some heels. These are the heels I told you I wore to the comedy show. They're pretty chunky. They're pretty big. I was digging it. Okay, there's those. There's a lot of stuff in here. I see that the kids got into. There's some pillowcases right here, actually. Okay, I got all these bags of clothes. Nothing fits either. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff. The kids also, I made them get rid of a lot of stuff too. And I was going to take this stuff to like our local store to sell it and get some money so they could shop at the same thrift store. But I didn't take it, and now they have summer clothes out, so I don't think they're going to want to buy it very much right now. A few weeks ago, these are the clothes I said I got rid of. I've been adding to them. I'll tell you how many I got in a minute. So there's 2. Can you hear me walking on the floor? Like that's the crumbs on the floor from the dog. That's 2. Here's another 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, guys. And then I got 2 more. I think. Yeah, so 6 freaking bags of clothes. And to think this was in my laundry rotation, you know? Like, how could I get anything done? I got rid of 6 bags of clothes right here. So, between everybody. And I got rid of a lot of my own. So I've decided, you know what? I don't want to sell them. I'm just going to have faith that we're going to have a great, prosperous year. And I will make money to spend at the thrift store for clothes if I want to or for wherever. And I'm going to let it go. I'm just going to take it to Salvation Army and drop it off. And I'm going to let it be like that. And when the people see the really good things that are in there, they're going to be stoked to buy them because they're nice. So, okay, there's that. I don't know what all this is. How often do you buy snow boots? I only have this one pair. This is like my 2nd or 3rd year with them, I think, and they're okay. I don't know. I think I want some new ones, though. What's this? This vacuum. Oh, yeah, have you seen this? So they're trying to sell us on this now, right? Have you seen this? Ryobi vacuum. And they're like, come on, guys. Get your wives in here to get the Ryobi vacuum from Home Depot. And it's kind of cool. I used this when I very first started cleaning for a long time because we had a lot of the batteries. And I thought it was going to be my remedy for not using a corded vacuum and having access to lots of batteries. But because we already had Ryobi products, but it didn't last. It can't hold up. And it might work if you don't have pets and you just need it for like a room or an office area or something, but this is not a house vacuum, guys. Don't be sold on those ads that you see. That Ryobi cordless vacuum, it ain't hitting like you might think. I would just stick with the Sharks or something. Okay, we got some belts here. I have been pondering recently. Let me see, I have a belt here to try to buy the Eureka vacuum. That's something that just landed, that came out, that I keep seeing people use in the cleaning community. And I'm considering trying it for home use and just seeing how I like it, because I'm going to get like some really good industrial tools for my cleaning business. Like, that's why I've been saving, because they're really expensive. Like, the vacuum I want for my cleaning business is like, I think $600, and that's a lot. So that's why I haven't purchased one for the house, because I kind of just been waiting. But I like Shark's quality. I think they just have the best quality. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be some front runners here. You have to chime in and let me know. How's it been over the last couple years? That new one just looks so fancy. I don't know though. I just can't really justify the cost, you know? I love that Shark Duo that we had, that cordless one. I think it worked so good. We had it for like 5 years. But then it did eventually break. It actually wasn't the motor though, to be honest, that broke. It was some of the parts on it that broke just from user error, like dropping it and stuff. That thing itself still continued to work. But I kind of want to get that new cordless one, which I think is like a Detect, and it's the cordless version. I don't know if it works as well as the Rockets. I'm not sure. What I clean with now for business is I clean with the Rocket, the Shark Rocket. I use like the pet one. That one's really nice because it has the lights on the front. That is very important. Okay, we are getting somewhere now. I'm starting to really feel the freedom come from getting my space together. Just sweeping your worries away, you know, the repeated action of just sweep it away, you know? There you go. It's so funny because cleaning really has become, I know we all love cleaning, you know, to the extent that we can, but cleaning is our version of making the bed. You know what I mean? Like, you make your bed, you feel better. And for us, we're like, we run that vacuum, we get that little rush, you know, we're like, okay, this is cool. I got something done. Like, you feel better. Like, everything doesn't have to be one size fits all. And sometimes for us, that's like, we like to hit that floor with a quick sweep or a quick vacuum or wipe that counter for the 17th time this day, you know? Which shark did you get at Walmart for 120 bucks? Is it what color is mine? Mine's burgundy, I think, and gray. Hi, Stephanie. And I think the other version of it is red or purple. Which one did you find for that price? That's a really good price. And so that's kind of the other thing is like, that's the one I want to get for home too. Cause I'm like, this is the affordable one that I know works already. I'm just being like a butt and I'm like, oh, I want the expensive one, cause it looks cool and it's got pretty colors, but that might have to be what I do. I might have to just go get one that I know works that I already have, but that's in that family. Look at this pile of dog hair that I have down here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. There we are. Look at that. That's just right here. I didn't even sweep up there yet. I just been collecting it. Let's get this TV stand done real quick though. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about the topic real quick that I wanted to bring up today. I've been listening to a lot of self-help stuff. I'm like a self-help girly. Like when I was in Beachbody, they preached that you need to do like self-help and you need to work on your mental and like all this stuff, right? And that really swept me up and took me away as like a young 20-something-year-old. And it was great. It changed my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like downplaying it or anything. But ever since then, because I've never been much of a reader, I read Twilight. And what am I going to do with this stuff? I don't know. I don't even think I want this shirt. Savannah gave me this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shove all this in a drawer. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just to get it out of my way, because I don't actually want to face it right now. But I know that I don't need any of this right now, and I'm not going to need it for a while. And I never use this drawer in the closet, so I'm actually going to shove all these clothes into that drawer for right now, just so I can focus on the important task at hand. Because it ain't going to hurt nothing to put these clothes in here. I can revisit them during my next laundry rotation. Because I ain't even using these drawers yet. There's summer drawers. Okay, now that that's cleared off, see? Easy. But, so yeah, I didn't read much. And so I got into self-help books and like personal development books and stuff about like, just getting to know yourself better, I guess is what it was. I had kids and it was hard and it was lonely starting out. And I just got into personal development and stuff. And now I'm like obsessed, quite literally. Like, I love the depth of like you can take one concept and it can literally flow into so many different areas of your life. And you're like, okay, now this makes sense. And like, it's up to us to figure it out along the way, like piecing our problems together with like, what we're maximizing on and all that. And I just have like 5 books I want to read this year. I'll probably only get to 1 or 2 of them just because I'm in a season right now. My focus is just, you know, just taking care of my cleaning, trying to grow that, trying to become the person that, I know I am and can be to run that situation. And so, yeah, all that to say, I came across a video this week and it was going back and just kind of retouching on being somebody that isn't nice. And I think a lot of us moms especially get caught up sometimes in being the nice person. And we confuse that with being kind. It's white. Okay, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for it. So I've been trying to tell myself, okay, Shawna, so I consider myself to be a very nice person, but I found more recently over more recent years that you can't be nice to everybody, because people will take advantage of you. People will throw you to the side, and people can quite clearly have a tendency to use you when you're too kind to people. And it's not that you're not like overly trying to be kind or like you're expecting anything or something like that, but just kindness is often taken for weakness. And that was just the theme of what I was listening to. And this is something I know because I'm kind of like a traumatized person. So I actually have it built into my personal belief system that I stay kind because people have a tendency to think that having boundaries means you're being defensive. So I always try to give the benefit of the doubt, be kind, show up in an understanding manner on either side of the equation. But, trying to run a business and be a boss and considering how am I going to manage a team, one of the things I've had to reflect on is that I cannot be up for grabs to be a tool of being a servant. I'm of service. Um, I'm obviously hired by people and I'm of service, but I'm not going to be abused by people. Especially when people think that you're a nice person, they're like, oh, well, I'm just going to get over on this person. And that's not how it's going to go. So um, I've been trying to decide how am I going to go about that situation in my life where I come across people because you clearly have to be professional. But not that I'm worried, I'm not worried at all. I think everybody I have is going to be great. And I don't really have that issue, but it came up in the topic and I thought, this is one of the things I'm probably going to have to work on because I'm like, yes, I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. But like, end of the day, everybody just wants help for themselves and not everybody always wants to help you. And that's fine. Like, you shouldn't expect that. But at some point, you have to care for yourself because the only people that are going to do it is you. So that was like my takeaway this week. And I'm like, how am I going to decide how to continue being nice? And it was, we're not going to be nice. We're kind people, but we're not nice people that get taken advantage of, that get run over. We're not doormats. We're not going to be used and abused, but we're kind. We're going to show up for you. We're going to listen. We're going to be understanding. We're going to be available. We're going to be present, but we're not going to be pushed aside. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. No specific situation. I've just been pondering it, and that was a theme of my personal development this week. So I have a basket right here. I wiped all this down. This did have socks in it. Like, I just wash laundry, and what I do now instead of pairing and mating socks is I put them all in one small basket because me and the girls basically all kind of have the same socks, and James's socks are different. So I'm like, you guys are old enough where if you need socks, you can come find your own socks. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I do. I just put them all in one basket, and then everybody's responsible for finding their own. And if they want to take a bunch of pairs and actually put them in their room, that's fine. But typically, they just come down here every day and get socks from the room basket or from this basket. And so that's that. I gotta. My point was though, I put some clothes in there, so now it kind of got emptied, and I threw some clothes in there. So now I gotta like declutter it and make it just the sock basket again. Somebody lost my dustpan. One of the kids. Last week I had a white one. We have a white one, a white and green one, a black one, and a blue one. This is my laundry room one. So I'm just gonna pick this hair up. I'll show it to you. It's gross. I don't know if you want to see it, but I mean, come on. We did extreme cleaning. I don't think you're gonna not want to see this mess that we just spent all this time cleaning, right? Boom. So gross. For real. Yes. Be of service, not a servant. Exactly. And that's quite frankly the difference between, love and not love. We're of service to, people we love, things we love. I think service is done in love and servant is done in evil. That's how I feel about it. Oh, goodness. Please don't break. I already broke this stand once last year and had to fix it. All right. I am done. The only thing I have left to do is mop, which before I started the video, I did put a little bit of pine salt in my mop bucket. So we're going to fill that up and mop this real quick. This, actually, I don't know. Did I show you these? So for Christmas, I asked James to get me these fans right here, which when I very first opened this pack, I got a splinter. But the reason why I got these is because when you get out of the shower, you can fan all your pits and bits and dry without like needing like a actual fan. Or if you're doing your makeup, you can set your face stuff with these And I love that. So I have a couple of these now and I keep them around for like when we shower and stuff. You can use the blow dryer too. James does it with the blow dryer. He dries himself with the blow dryer after showering. It's good for your skin, especially when you have to wear like a lot of layers at work just to get everything really dry. This is my Christmas doom pile. It has some candies, name tags and stuff that I haven't sorted through, so I just keep it behind here. So that's just where I'm going to keep it for now. I'm decluttering my Christmas stuff this year, so I'm going to save that project for Christmas, and it's really no big fuss to have it back there. It hasn't been an issue as long as my clothing doom pile doesn't override it, you know. I have my charger, and what is this? This is our remote that goes to the TV right now. Okay, and I have this cleaner. Oh, this bag I need to put away somewhere. This is like my purse with like travel items, like toiletries. I'll just stick that back in here. And we're gonna get the mop. I'm talking mop. Okay, let's go grab it. Don't judge me on the laundry room now, guys, because I haven't did the laundry. I've been doing it. I just haven't been putting it away. I'll show you in here though. Our tub is actually leaking too. Oh, I'll give you a little preview actually, because I'm sorry, I'm making you sick over here. I'll give you a preview of here because I didn't show you the updates in here. Maybe next time we can get in here and do laundry, but I don't know. Laundry seems kind of tedious for the whole live, but let me know what you think. I'm not sure, but let me show you in here. It's really messy. We have to get our pipes fixed in here. So I have some towels down and some laundry everywhere, but we do have the folding table up, which I got to take care of that stuff. That's all my rags I just washed for work and I have to like pack and put those away. And then I do like all my mop pads and stuff up here. These ones are dry right now, but I have quite a bit of these. These ones just came out yesterday. And then I have these little decor items that I put up in here on the wall. And that one over there, which is Cricut because I didn't set it up the right way yet. I just threw it up on something that was kind of up there. That's everything that I have in here that I decided to put in here. Just keep it simple. But I'm about to get some water so we can get the mop. I just use Pine Sol in here. On my floor, it's safe. Sometimes I just use dish soap because with the dogs, I like to get like the grease and, you know, the dirt really to come up. But I'm feeling like a Pine Sol Sunday. It's safe for my floors, and sometimes I just need that fragrance to like solidify that like I really did the do, you know? So that's what I'm going for right now. I need that fragrant finalize on the clean. I also like what's it called? Mr. Clean Gain. I like that one too. I use that for clients often. This is my mop system though, if you missed it from last time. I've been using the Tovar Easy Left Spin or whatever. I love these mop heads, but I don't know what I'm gonna do when they're completely done because they've gone out of business. So I have to figure out how to find new ones. There's alternatives that I've seen, but the problem with them is that they're not the same size. They're like small and circular, and I hate that. So I'm like, dang, should I just make my own mop heads? Should I do that? I don't know. Somebody hopefully is out there making them because I know we all want them that use them. So if they don't make them, maybe I'll make them because I want them. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this area right here first. Oh, this smells so good. I love these floors. Needed this so bad. I might actually do them twice. I don't know. I don't know why I'm that way, but sometimes I just like to mop twice. I don't know. I don't necessarily think I have to, but I like to. I just go over it twice because the floors sometimes are just so gross. I'll just move it here along with the grain. And it doesn't look like this is doing anything because the mop seems quite dry, which I'm sure we're all aware of now when it comes to the easy spins. Like, they don't have to be wet. Please don't mop your floor like they do on TikTok because you're just going to ruin it. Especially if you have floor if you have tile, by all means, be my guest. Watch your baseboards. But if you just have any other kind of floor, you got to treat your mop like it's a wet rag. That's a damp, wet rag that you're scrubbing with and not like a sop mop, you know? Sock mop days are over. We are living in new times. We have upgraded access to new tools. What the hell? Oh, okay, it was just a fuzz. I thought it was an ant. I was about to freak out because I know they're coming. Savannah already got some carpenter ants up in her room because her room's next to our bathroom. And I'm like, oh, here they are. So I know they're going to be coming in my bathroom is where they usually come in at. So I need to put down some ant traps. See how this one works? And it just like, you have to go up and down with it instead of like, you know, how we do with the cedar one. And then look at me, I went to still click it. I'm so used to using the cedar one. Like I only use this one at home usually. Unless my cedar breaks down and I have to fix it and I take this one with me out for the day. But this is my home use mop. Hitting this bed up. This is great. It's going to be a fabulous day. The only thing is I wish outside felt like what I have on because it has been warm here in Michigan where we are. But this week, today, for whatever reason, Earth said, no, we ain't doing that today. So it's only like 40 out. So if I do decide to leave the house to go out and do my errands, I'm going to have to definitely put on like some sweats and a sweater or something. Which is undeniable because I have to load my car for work tomorrow. And I have to get gas and make sure everything's clean and ready to roll. So I got to go out there either way. And I'm going to do this twice because why not? Because I'm right here with it already, you know. Oh, and I got to get my closet too. I forgot about that. Oh. I can't believe I just did that again. I went to go step on the step pedal. It's like, you know, I have that memory thing going on in my brain where I'm like, that's just how it works, you know, muscle memory. That's what I was thinking of. Where'd this come from? Oh, I dropped something. Oh, that one's not my drawer. There we go. Shove this in there. So that way it's clean. And those clothes are clean that I shoved in the drawer too. I just probably would hang some of them up, but them being in the drawer isn't no big deal. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I've been waiting to see this closet floor for so long with all those stupid bags in here. And now I need to drop those off. I don't think they're open today. So that's something I won't do today. I'm like, oh, I'm going to clean in the morning and then we're going to get pizza. And then I'm not going to do nothing the whole day and take a break. But guess what? All the things I need to get done today don't really warrant much of a break until tonight. So I'm just going to skip dinner. And I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe skip my other cleaning and just kind of make this my project for the day. Hi, Bonnie. 80 degrees? Ah, yeah, 50 from 80. That sucks. We're going to come to Ohio this year. We're going to go to the Toledo Zoo out there. I want to take my sister and her son out there and one of James's brothers. We want to go with them to one of the zoos too. I think they had something new out at that zoo. We're not far from Ohio. I can't think of where Cincinnati is, but we're in Michigan. And if we wanted to come to the Toledo Zoo, I think it's like an hour and a half from us. So we're pretty close to that zoo anyway. Have you ever been over here to Michigan? Do you ever come here for like the attractions down here? Because we have like, we have the Detroit Zoo down here. That's one thing. I think we have the polar bears still and the penguins. The penguin exhibit is pretty fun. I think they added some dinosaur thing. And then Greenfield Village is nice. The DIA in Detroit is really nice. A lot of times, I don't know what it is for travelers, but sometimes people get in for free often or very cheap. And that's pretty cool to go see like all the artwork in there and stuff is really nice. We went there one year and we went in one of these rooms and it was very echoey and I sang in there And the lady came and she was like, "You have to be quiet." And I was like, "Oh," I felt like a bad person. I was like, "Ooh, I shouldn't have did that." It's like the bad kid at school, but I just couldn't help myself. I had to take advantage of the echoey room. Yeah. Cincinnati Zoo. Okay, I never heard of that one. I have to see where that is. I'm not good with the map because I don't travel much, but I need to look and see where Cincinnati is. Oh, this smells so good. I'm just loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, I went over this a couple times. Let's do a water dump so you know I'm not lying. All I did was mop this room twice. You know what? Let me not be lazy too. Let me get under this fan in this door. I was leaving it thinking, no, I don't need to do that part, but you know what? I can't. I'm already here. If I'm here, I have to do it. You can't avoid it. It's just how it is. You got to do it all. So let me just get under where this fan was. There we go. It's so funny. I tell my clients when I go, I have cleaning lists, and a lot of people, they just ask people what they want done, but I run my cleaning business off a system because like I need to know what to expect and I like them to know. So we use checklists, and yeah, if this was on my checklist, I would want that fan to be moved as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, here we go. Now let's see what this water is hitting like. I'm gonna actually wring it out one more time just because I went in there, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm hungry. I might have to eat now. I don't know. I'm gonna weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself in a while. It's been so long since I ate today. Like it's already 11. It's kind of like I fasted. So I might start this week with a weigh-in, to be honest. All right, let's go take this in there and see what we're working with. Did you guys enjoy the live today anyway? I need to get something to drink. I might have a second cup of coffee. I don't know. Now you see, look, all that hard work we did. Now look out here, what I have to still deal with after the fact. I got to get all these bags put somewhere. And then there's all the mess from James's work clothes and the dogs tearing up the couch. But yeah, so I got something done today that I wouldn't typically do daily. And so that is totally a win. And I feel amazing about it. I hope you can see this. Yeah? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let me do this 2 hands and lean you in. There we go. Okay, let's see how gross. Look at that. Oh, you can totally tell how gross it is in there. It's like really dark. That floor was gross. And that's it. I'm actually going to bleach this bucket and wash it down and get the heck out of here. How long were we live today? 72 minutes. Was that too long? Do you think that was good? The lives keep fluctuating, but I planned for an hour. So hopefully if you enjoyed today's live, hit the like button. Please share with a friend. Drop down, leave a comment. Let me know what we should clean next. We did the upstairs bathroom. We did the kitchen. We did the living room. We did in here. Should we do the basement? There's not as much to the basement, but there's definitely still a lot of dusting I need to do down there. Yes. So yeah, let me know. Give this video a like, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. Sunday, 10 a.m. We're gonna go live. Oh wait, hold on, that's a lie. There's gonna be a video next week because I have a job in the morning. So next week there's gonna be a video in the morning. But I might still go live in the evening, but we'll see. But we still need to plan what we're gonna do next time. Um, I'm leaning towards the basement, or we can do in the family room, but there's not really much to the family room. So maybe we should do the basement. I think. Okay, maybe we'll do the basement. I should move the furniture and vacuum, make sure there's no crummies because all the ants and stuff anyway. So we'll do that. But next week, Sunday, there's going to be a video, and then I'll see you the following week for our next live clean with me. So thanks for joining in today, and